maining Sylvanos, I was looking for like a secondary, and I hated being on the ground so much, so I picked up Absa, which reminds me so much of Zelda, and that's why. Oh my god.
Yeah, starting right out the gate with the Knight. I know PacMan's, or not PacMan, Nebula's been pretty much exclusively playing PacMan. I've been seeing him. I haven't seen him play PT much anymore.
I mean, he played
wow,
he played PT against me last round. He probably knew that he was playing against Zelda, and I actually don't disagree with him playing PacMan because he's kind of co-maining them at the same time.
Yeah, I think his PacMan's a lot scarier though, personally.
Well, he's definitely more experienced. That's who.
I mean,
yeah,
he's got more experience. He's a Smash 4 character.
Yeah.
Even so.
But even so, I also would agree that PacMan probably does better in matchups like Zelda or other like projectile zoning characters than PT. Because sometimes, like a lot of times, if Ivysaur isn't enough to zone you out, then usually you can just run away.
Just up these to counter. That's something I see Lemon do a lot. He will kind of like call out your movement, like say, if I'm going to like plant a Void Rocket, or if Nebula's going to try to charge his projectile, you're just going to teleport right on top of you and kill you for it.
Yeah, and it worked out for him. Took the stock, and he's still holding this lead.
Lemon took a lot of damage right off the bat, but he was just kind of able to keep the pressure on.
And let's see if Nebula can actually cancel that.
This is something I saw last week. This is the thing that actually got Nami knocked out. He charges his Knight and releases it under the stage, so the upward swing of the sword pokes you through the stage.
Oh.
So that can hit people on stage if they're not careful with where they're positioned.
That's such a sick mix-up. I mean, I have not seen enough of this character to even know that. So that
pretty much. Really, the only Zelda I've really seen.
I feel like I'm really slacking on the contribution here because I was fully expecting to see Pokemon Trainer, but we got PacMan, and I can tell he's a lot the same. Galaga's got buffed pretty hard. You can literally like throw spaceships.
His combos and punish game is just a lot scarier right now.
Yeah, no.
His aerials chain into each other really well. It's kind of hard to play up close against him because he's got so many good get-off-me tools and like say Nair.
And a lot of his traps are very similar to how they functioned in Smash 4. So the fact that you can kind of use the
tries to call it out with the uppy again.
Yeah, it almost worked there, but Nebula actually just barely sneaking out of that one. And that was actually a good mix-up.
Just barely missed up the DI.
Oh, but if he read it, he could have.
If he read it, yeah, he was dead.
But that's such a hard angle to get to. That cancel was hot.
What the hell?
And then he held down not to grab the ledge and to kill Nebula.
That was really smart.
He's like moving with this character. This is some sick movement.
Right, 1-1, even. Both at 0.
Gets the Galaga, and I agree. He needs to lay the damage on and keep a lead.
From what I'm seeing on this, like this matchup, just in terms of players, is just going to be a lot of just who can keep a momentum swing and hold it.
Yeah.
Because right now it's way in Nebula's favor.
Yeah, and both these characters have pretty terrible disadvantage states. That said, I think that Zelda is just winning a little bit more in neutral on the principle of projectile plus reflector, but Nebula being able to hold this stock right now is really impressive.
Short little teleport, be out of there. Tries to catch him with the apple. Landing Nair is not going to connect. I think he was trying to go for a re-grab off of that.
Oh, he hits the bell.
Hits the bell. Back air. No, good DI.
Good DI. He's going to live it.
Catches it with a hydrant. Very smart.
Really good coverage, actually.
One more hit and he's done.
He's
got the bell back.
Yeah, the bell alone will kill.
Trying to drop it.
If he Z-dropped it, I think the teleport would.
Yeah, he forward smashed and got hit by the bell.
I think he was dead anyway, but the back throw was just to confirm it.
I mean, yeah.
Unless he got launched the other way.
Yeah,
and
it's possible.
That could have happened if PacMan was facing the other way when he Z-dropped the item. Because I know that's how Rob Gyro works. That you get sent the way that.
Okay. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Same thing if you're playing against the character. Oh, thank you. Galax. My mistake.
Alright, so what I think we're going to see is I think Lemon is going to want not a lot of platforms. I think he's, contrary to what Zeldas usually do, he's probably going to want to like get up in Nebula's face. Like, space out with Knight to kind of limit the options he has and then just go pressure. Whereas Nebula, if he gets platforms, can run away, charge, set up a hydrant, charge a projectile.
I agree, yeah, because I think PacMan really just wants.
And in an exact opposite of what I was just saying, he picks Battlefield.
Well, that could be player preference, and
I know it is for obviously. I love Battlefield.
Yeah, no, I'm also a big fan of Battlefield, but wow,
it has been 10 seconds. It's been 10 seconds, and he's parried that apple twice.
What? Oh my God.
A little bit greedy with the teleport there. Nebula's just kind of trying to space aerials, but he's got to respect that Zelda fair and bear out of shield. That's really, really powerful option.
Oh my gosh.
Even then, just coming down.
And he lands it because he stuck his hurt box up, trying to up tilt.
That was a clever way to try to get
He
rid of
caught the key
power
with the roll, throws it down.
The bounce is going to do it. Knight gets interrupted, unfortunately.
He's just going to teleport back.
I like this teleport movement. I really like this teleport movement.
I do too, and that was a sick kill confirm, actually.
Yeah, lightning kick is going to do it from ledge.
And I actually can't, like, because Nebula was pretty close to losing that first game, but Lemon is
making him work for it.
Yeah.
Tries to catch it with the fire hydrant, not quite. Now we're back to kind of a general even game. I think Lemon needs to be a little bit more careful with where he's charging his knight. Because a couple times already this set I've seen, he just kind of charges it right in front of Nebula and kind of lets him get whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like, Knight is really good, but he has to be at a certain distance, and the problem with Battlefield is that it's got very little lateral room compared to most stages, so you don't have a lot of distance to kind of space around your Knight.
Yeah. Oh, not gonna trap PacMan, but the apple's gonna.
It's gonna send him back up though. I don't know. Here's the Knight. Yep. He's respecting it this time. Catches the bell.
And just teleports back down onto the ledge. I don't think that you can really get two-framed if you go from above it, but I don't know how it works with teleport characters. I'm pretty sure they can be two-framed always, regardless. That like rest of the past. It's actually not. Ooh, good back throw. They actually just discovered that certain characters, teleport recovery is included. If you do it very, very precisely, like so precisely it's not worth practicing, you can make it so that you can never be two-framed.
Interesting.
I'll show you the video later. It's pretty weird, but sometimes it's just.
Nebula's bringing back this deficit.
Yeah, he is.
Nebula he's able to get in a little bit more, not just get a nice parry, but he covers it with an air
grab. Yeah, going down with the
very nice trap. Catches the shield with a grab and just throws it back out.
He's going for the key,
but he calls it out.
That was so cool.
That was so ballsy.
He teleported through the key and then killed him for throwing it.
That was so ballsy.
Oh my goodness. I mean that's what's gonna.
Not
that's
gonna
what
poke. It's a little bit low.
Yep. I like that too. Trying to get the reflector.
Although I've seen him do that the last few times. Nebula's throwing projectiles, so I think Nebula's gonna start bait.
Yeah.
I think Nebula's gonna start trying to bait that out. Catches the Galaga.
Yep. That's the cool thing about the Galaga is you can be standing on the ground, literally throw it forward, and then just dash forward once, and then after the Galaga loops around, you can just pick it up because
your key is ready online. Throws it, swing and a miss.
The Nair, not gonna land the sweet spot on that forward air, which is so. It's bigger than other games, but it's still pretty precise. Nice tip on the back air.
That DI mix-up, like the thing I'm noticing with the Zelda's throws.
He immediately shot the hydrant back upwards at him with the up air as soon as Nebula pressed down B. That was crazy. You have to have really...
Oh, okay.
I think...
That was greedy. That was really greedy.
That was really, really close. Oh,
almost lands the kick. The one thing I do know... Oh, the Knight does it. Lemon takes game 2. The one thing I did notice when I played him last week is that he does do a lot of that down throw into kick traps. But at lower percent, if you just hold in, he can't get that. He can't get that sweet spot unless he reads it and drifts, and even then I don't think he can get it.
That's
but
correct.
The problem with that is that the higher percents, like maybe 60, 70, that starts turning into up air instead.
Yes, but the other thing that they can do at low percents is if you DI in instead of away, a lot of times they can set up for nairs instead of going for the forward air. So
he's actually got a really potent throw mix-up game.
It's really good and kind of coin flippy, but if you can figure out like
it's a coin flip that hits you like a truck.
Yeah, so. if you can read what they're going for before they try to do it to you, then a lot of times you can
we're
pick
going
the right
to town for game 3.
I respect the town pick. I think that
this is a lot of. I don't know about.
Oh my god!
This is a lot of room to play around, which I think Nebula's looking for here because he wants to be able to like get away and reset from Lemon when he starts pressing the advantage.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like the battlefield is playing out a little bit more in Lemon's favor. So Nebula gonna go with. He's doing it, bopping him with the orange on the tech chase.
Cover it with Din's Fire. Goes for a very, very low fair.
I'm really impressed with these Din Fires too. And I can't.
You're just sniping him.
Even the first hit of that up piece is enough to send the a fresh hydrant off into the ground.
The first hit?
He
falls out of the forward smash. That was a kill.
That's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure it works the same in Smash 4 where the hydrant, you just have to deal a certain amount of percent to it and then it gets launched.
Yeah, that's one thing I think Lemon really needs. Alright, teleports on the hydrant, smacks it back.
And then smacks it, yeah.
I think he needs to be aware of the
Nebula.
He's being a little bit antsy with his neutral bees as soon as Nebula throws a projectile. I don't know if he's like fully caught onto that yet.
Well, I mean, that or it's just working so well that he's trying to keep Nebula in this pressure
Alright,
situation.
up air.
Because Nebula is actually at a significant
He's almost down at full
disadvantage.
stock right now.
Yeah.
Catches him with the hydrant. Gotta watch for that knight.
Throws it down. I like the throw down.
Yep, option coverage.
Couch catches, normal neutral get up attack. He jumped up to catch out the
Nice
grab.
parry on the bell.
Oh,
Catches him with the dins.
Jumps into the Din's fire.
Alright, that'll do it. Lemon's up 2 stocks.
This would have to be.
This would be a huge upset.
And I love that angle that.
Alright, catches him with the key. This is still very doable, but Nebula's got a bit of a mountain to climb.
Oh, and his Lemon looking to end it.
Oh, now we got full screen. Hell yeah.
Full screen.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier about that DI mix
Oh,
up. Tries to catch the tech.
Yeah, he tried to catch him over there. I think he probably thought he was going to tech wall over there.
Yeah, that's what most likely was. Very nice.
The active hydrant kind of like hits Zelda out of the up teleport.
Oh, he tried.
Oh.
You can see him just start trying to charge a down smash. He was ready for that. He just misspaced it.
And actually, like that's really
Over
rough.
smash.
Ooh.
This is doable.
Nebula bringing this all the way
with
back.
a very solid start. Not all the way. 50% still pretty significant.
But
he's making
0
it
to
back
49.
now. We're looking at a pretty much dead even game now. Nebula's got the momentum he wants.
And he's about to pull off a reverse 3
Oh,
stock.
the key.
Oh my gosh, Lemon needs to be so
he's got to be careful with that bell.
But whatever he's been doing, all of a sudden is not working.
No,
anymore.
Nebula is just feeling himself. He's just kind of going in kick, not quite.
Not gonna win the trade, but this.
I don't know
is
what he's doing charging the knight that low down there.
Champions.
Stock of Champions. Nebula's got the key. He's fishing for it. You can see with his
Oh no!
There it is.
It's it. Nebula barely takes it.
Very clean reverse 3 stock. Good stuff from Nebula.
Well played. Well played. That was